I'm Don Betz. I'm the president of the University of Central Oklahoma. We came to Edmond in December of 1998, and I was hired at that time, beginning in January of '99, to be the vice president of academic affairs for the University of Central Oklahoma. And we moved back to Oklahoma at that time from Iowa. And then later on, I became the first provost of the University of Central Oklahoma under President Roger Webb.
You could not have made a more deserving, more appropriate choice than Don Betz. To be Citizen of the Year implies citizenship. It implies civility, and Don has been teaching civility all of his life. Don and Suzanne have modeled civility and citizenship in this community and literally all over the state.
I've always thought about Edmond and the University of Central Oklahoma as being partners, and they sort of began together. And our first graduates in the late 1890s, they stayed. Edmond began, and as we both know, 17 years before there was a state of Oklahoma. There was an Edmond and there was a Central, and we have been part of the landscape of opportunity, the landscape of growth and development for Edmond and for Oklahoma ever since those days. We're going to continue to do that kind of work.
UCO has grown under Don's leadership and his teams, both in numbers of students, reputation, and in image. The campus has become even more beautiful. There's a number of buildings and improvements to buildings. The latest, and perhaps the crown jewel of all these, is the STEM building that the Board of Regents honored Don by putting his name on the STEM building for science and math and criminal justice. And that facility is one of the finest in the country. And it's something that we all can be very proud of. And I know that UCO and certainly Don Betz will be remembered for many things, but not the least of which will be the STEM building at UCO.
Communities are only as good as what they choose to make them, and that you create your community by what you do and by what you say, by what you accept and what you reject, by what you cherish and what you don't. And I think that the idea of giving back is just part of being a citizen, a productive, creative, ethical, and engaged citizen. It's part of the legacy we all, I think, share being on this planet, that we have a chance to make a difference in somebody else's life. There are so many role models in this community. We could speak about that for the next 10 minutes. Individuals who have made countless contributions to other people, some of whom they don't even know their names, but they've left behind legacy so they could go to school or start a business, in some way improve their life. And this idea of giving back has always been kind of natural. I think it's just part of the contract you make with being a citizen in a community. And I think that spirit of volunteerism is alive and well here, and we all try to do our part.